Welcome to Theatre and Tonic, where I am joined by Scott Paige, who I haven't actually spoken to since he did The Addams Family. So I'm thrilled to be talking to Scott today about the new musical, I Should Be So Lucky. So hi, Scott. Let's begin with this new musical. What is it about?
Well, this is about it's sort of Mamma Mia meets sort of Walking on Sunshine meets Benidorm. It's just a combination of like joyous musicals. So it starts off with Ella. We meet Ella and her husband. They're getting married basically. She gets jilted. Spoiler, but this is, I mean, if you come to see it, you'll be, I'm not going to ruin anything. She gets jilted at the altar. She decides then her life is over. This is the worst thing that could ever happen. She has a gorgeous group of people around her support network, like her mum, her nan, her two best friends, and her sister. And we all decide, I play her best friend, Michael, her bridesman, and we all decide, you know what? Let's turn this negative, awful situation into a positive, and let's all go on your honeymoon together. We all go on this honeymoon, and it just evolves from there. We all sort of individually, as a family, find love in some way, with it being with other people or within ourselves. We go on this incredible journey as a family. Nathan then comes over to Turkey to try and win Ella back, but it's not that simple because she may have discovered feelings for a new guy already in Turkey. So it's just this joyous, exciting, incredible sort of show, really. And some family secrets come about, but I won't tell you about because I don't want to spoil it, but it's just a joyous show. Perfect for what we need in this rainy weather.
Definitely. And what's it like working on a new musical then? Because I guess with new musicals, it provides a challenge, doesn't it? Because it doesn't have a reputation, it doesn't have kind of a history, and you're kind of putting the foundations in for that history for wherever this musical goes to. So what's it like to work on a new musical?
It's always so exciting to do something new. It's for years I've always said it's great doing a musical like The Addams Family, like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's already well established. Everyone knows the songs. Everyone knows what's going to happen. But with a new musical, it's just so exciting because we as a cast, we've rehearsed for 4 weeks now, so we obviously know what's going on, and we're used to it. But it's so exciting for new people to discover this brand new musical, and hopefully will become a huge success. And it's so exciting working with Debbie. It's fantastic. I've worked with her, I think, my whole career. I'll just work with her forever. But she's so brilliant of writing this new musical that is so current and so important, and especially Stock Aitken and Waterman, their music just fits so well into this story. I was saying the other day to Matt Croak, who plays Nadeem in the show, it's actually, you forget that this music is our popular 80s music, because you'd think that they were written for this show because it just fits so well. So it's how they've combined this music with the storyline, and it's fitted like a glove. It's absolutely perfect. So I'm so excited for people to watch it, especially the Manchester audience. I think they're going to go absolutely wild for it.
Yeah, 100%. And I think as well, like you say, you've worked with Debbie before, and I think Debbie's very what's the word? She's very enthusiastic about what she does, isn't she? She's worked, obviously, Nativity is one of the biggest projects she's ever worked on. So
yeah.
What do you think it's like for her to kind of take on a new challenge, kind of move away from Nativity as such and go, actually, this is something different? It must be really good to kind of, because you worked on Nativity as well, so it must be quite nice to work with her again.
I would love to get into her mind, because it's just so creative. Like her ideas, the things she comes up with are just absolutely spectacular. So it's amazing to be in the room with her, actually, just to see how she works and how she, just has evolved this musical into where it is today. It's so interesting to watch that. And to do something completely different. She's done Nativity, then I worked with her on Mistletoe Farm, which is completely different. And now this is just, again, it couldn't be different, any different. So it's wonderful to watch her work. And yeah, it's really exciting, really, really exciting.
And can you tell us then a little bit more about your character and about kind of the group of people that you're working with? Because this cast is pretty stellar, to be honest.
It's mega, isn't it? It
Yeah,
really
really good
is.
cast.
So I play Michael, who is Ella's best friend, and I think he's just basically me. He's just a big bundle of joy, very very camp, but has a heart of gold. And yeah, it's such a joy to play him. Really, he has some great numbers. Again, I don't really want to spoil it because it's just so nice, especially with the new musical. It's wonderful to hear their reaction because it's going to be, a surprise for them as well. So yeah, he has some great numbers, and yeah, the cast are just absolutely amazing. Mel Jakes, Matt Croak, I mean, Lucy May Sumner, Billy Robert, I could literally list everyone is just absolutely incredible. And we're so fortunate to have this amazing group of people that just work so hard. Our ensemble are amazing. Everything about it. Debbie always puts a good group of people together. I always say this about her. I always say she's so good at finding these people, and we just work so well together. And yeah, everyone's just mega talented. It's so incredible to go into work every day and work with these group of people that are just mega stars. So yeah, it's very very exciting.
And to be fair, I think now we've seen like snippets of rehearsals, like Kylie turning up to rehearsal and things like that. Like, how has it been with rehearsals? Do you feel like it's kind of really coming together, or do you feel like this musical is one of those that will develop and probably change over time?
I think so, yeah. With any new musical, I think it's got to a point now where we do need an audience, and we just need that reaction, and just to see what works. With like I said, with any new musical, it takes time to get to a place where Debbie is happy, we're all happy, the creators are all happy. So it's been hard, but as in when I say hard, I mean we're doing a Stockacre and Waterbury musical, and Callum and Og walked in rehearsals. When I say hard, it's just it's not like we're not saving lives every day. We're not going into doctor surgery, but it's been a lot, but so joyous and so much fun. And yeah, when Callie walked in, I don't think I've ever experienced anything like it, because it was just. Even to this day, it happened 3-4 weeks ago, and we still talk about it and go, that actually happened. Callie Minogue walked into our rehearsal room. It was the weirdest, most bonkers thing I've ever experienced in my life. Yeah, it's been. I think it will change during previews, but obviously, it's so different. Going into a rehearsal room where we've not got really a lot of space, and now going into the Opera House stage in Manchester, it's gonna change. And we're very prepared for that. So that's why obviously Tech Week, what we've got coming up, is very important, because we'll just adapt what we've done in the rehearsal room onto the Manchester stage. So hopefully it will all come together.
Definitely. And obviously you're not only doing I Should Be So Lucky, but you're also doing Panto this Christmas. So how are you balancing them both? And are you mad?
Yes, the latter question. Yes, absolutely. Do you know what? I don't know. Ask me this question again next year, and I'll be like, bags under my eyes. No, but do you know what it is? I've never done a panto,
which really surprises me about you.
Yeah, well, me too. I don't know why. I just don't think I've ever. Well, to be fair, I've always been working, and I've never really had that opportunity to do one. But this came about before I Should Be So Lucky, so I accepted panto, and then I Should Be So Lucky came. So originally, I thought I won't be able to do the I Should Be So Lucky tour. So Debbie and the team at ATG and they've been amazed and allowed me to have the 3 weeks out to do the show, to do panto. But it's my first one. I'm with Carrie, my Bezzy.
That's going to be so chaotic, but hilarious.
I got the script yesterday, and it's going to be absolutely bonkers, but just so much fun. So yeah, I finish in Manchester on the 25th. Have a day off, and then travel to London and start rehearsals for Panto. So it's full on. I'm going to have a lot of B12 injections, I think.
But how do you balance that as well, though? Because it must be hard. I guess it's part of your skill set to kind of learn multiple things, isn't it? And kind of be so adaptable to whatever environment you're thrown into, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose that's what's the great thing about, even training at Mount View. You've sort of been trained to just do it. And also with my thought that, every time I accept something new, and regardless how hard it is, I always think back to when we were in lockdown and we were 2 years of absolutely doing nothing, and it was so hard. So for me, I'm just so grateful, and so, not to excuse the pun, but lucky to to be able to do two jobs and the things that I absolutely love to do. So yeah, I'm very, very fortunate. I think it's just, like you said, just finding that balance on of you've got to take care of yourself and, you know, stay hydrated and just also
remember what show you're in as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go back to I Should Be So Lucky and be singing Christmas songs. It'll be very, very weird.
Or just throw in it. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, ignore.
Yeah. If I'll be expecting Kylie to walk into Panto rehearsals. That's what I want to happen.
Yeah, just be like, I'm only here to see Kylie.
Yeah, what's happened? Does she not come to every rehearsal room? I'm confused. This isn't what I signed up for.
So besides your character, is there any other character you would have loved to have kind of had a go at?
In the I Should Be So Lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got such again, the thing about Debbie is that she just wants to see real people on stage, and this cast is so diverse. We've got like people of the same-sex couples, just such a diverse array of people, and she's just wonderful with creating real people. And I want people, you know, to watch it and go, I can relate to Michael, or I can relate to Bonnie, or to Mel, who plays the mum. And they're just such incredible characters. I mean, Jamie Chapman, who again he works for Debbie quite a lot. He plays the hotel manager Spencer, and it's just iconic. Really, he does it so well, and it's so funny. But I just wouldn't be able to do it as good as him, so I don't think I'd even bother. So I think I just have to stick with Michael.
He's brilliant though, isn't he? He's so good.
He's just so funny, and his comic timing, and this part is just, I mean, it was probably written for him, but it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
And obviously as well, you know, a massive part of this musical is the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's amazing. So do you have a current favourite?
Well, we've got a Mel and Kim sort of mashup where it's the family singing to Spencer, because Spencer is, you know, he doesn't really go out much. He works in the hotel. He's got he's very not old fashioned, but you know, he doesn't go out. He just enjoys a cup of tea after work and going home. So there's a part in the show where the family go, come on, Spencer, let's just go out, let your hair down, and oh no, look at that. That was a surprise. I thought, it's not that teddy bear's moving. It's a real dog. So we all decide to take him out on a night out, and we sing Respectable, mashed up with another Mel and Kim song. But it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Again, the way they've incorporated this music into the show, and it all makes sense. Even some of the lyrics, you kind of go, oh my God, I never would have imagined that this music would work in a musical in this way. Yeah. And it just does. And it's amazing how they've done it.
Definitely. So lots of the songs in this show always give me like wedding reception vibes.
Yeah.
So which 3 songs are on your ultimate wedding playlist?
Any wedding, any wedding, song.
Any song.
Oh my God. It's so weird actually, because I've just been invited to a wedding in June last night, and I was picking, and the invite, it said, what are your 3 top songs to get you on the dance floor?
Love that.
And I picked Shaka Khan, I'm Every Woman, Whitney Houston, Dance With Somebody, classic, and Beyonce, Dangerously in Love. And they're the 3, they always come to the top of my head, and I love them. Yeah, they're all every time I ask that. Well, not that people ask this question every day, but when I go, do you know what? I'd love to hear them songs on the dance floor, because it gets me up. Definitely.
So one last question then for you, Scott. Why should people come and see I Should Be So Lucky?
Well, I mean, if you're into Stock Aitken and Waterman music, if you're into 80s music, then definitely come along. Even if you're not, this show is absolutely joyous. It's so happy. We're in Manchester. It's going to get a little bit grey. It's going to be winter soon. This will absolutely put the summer back into you. It's absolutely all these amazing characters. The song's incredible. The story's great. It will just lighten up your quite, I say dull, not dull life, but you know, it will brighten up your very grey November and December, and it's just fun, and that's what we need at the moment. Especially, again, the whole COVID situation, what we've been through, we've come out of it now, and this is just going to bring so much joy to people. And yeah, definitely come along because you're going to have the best time.